the World Economic Forum in Davos, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz delivered one of the strongest internal critiques of the European Union in years. Speaking against the backdrop of global power rivalries and uncertainty over NATO's future, Merz warned that Europe is entering a far harsher geopolitical era and is not adequately prepared for it.
We have entered a time of great power politics. The international order of the past 3 decades, anchored in international law, has always been imperfect. Today, its very foundations have been shaken.
Merz said the European Union was once designed to be the most competitive economic zone in the world. Instead, he argued, Brussels has turned the bloc into an overregulated system that slows growth, stifles innovation, and delays decision-making at a time when speed and strength matter.
The single market was once created to form the most competitive economic area in the world, but instead, we have become the world champion of overregulation. That has to end.
The German leader said Europe has wasted years of economic potential by postponing reforms and restricting entrepreneurial freedom. According to Merz, this hesitation has weakened Europe's ability to respond to global shocks and reduced its influence on the world stage.
Both Germany and Europe have wasted incredible potential for growth in recent years by dragging feet on reforms and unnecessarily and excessively curtailing entrepreneurial freedoms and personal responsibility. I have therefore mobilized EU leaders to convene for a special summit on February 12, at which we intend to set the course. Giorgia Meloni and myself, we have formulated a set of proposals we would like to see addressed.
Merz also criticized the EU's failure to complete its single market, particularly in finance. He said European companies are still forced to rely on capital markets outside the continent, undermining strategic autonomy and leaving Europe dependent on external economic power.
We cannot allow our European champions to continue being dependent on capital markets outside Europe. Instead, they should be able to grow in Europe, they should be able to be financed in Europe, and they should be able to go public in Europe.
Turning to trade, Merz expressed frustration with internal EU resistance to the Mercosur agreement. He said Europe is blocking itself by creating new obstacles after negotiations are complete, and warned that there is no alternative to such trade deals if the EU wants to revive growth and competitiveness.
Mercosur has been signed. And by the way, I deeply regret that the European Parliament has put another obstacle in our way yesterday. But rest assured, we will not be stopped. The Mercosur deal is fair and balanced. There is no alternative to it if we want to have higher growth in Europe. And most likely, this agreement will provisionally be put in place.